Hello survivors and welcome to another Walking Dead Road to Survival video, and in this video we're going to be previewing the 5 Remain event, and it is going to be event number 5 in the anniversary mini events that are going to be on the way. This is for Avatar box on the right hand side of this image right now, number 5, and also for the 100 Presents edition number 4, so it's for the 4th version of Rick. And it is for the 5th, progression towards the Avatar on the anniversary box on the right-hand side. So, the big stuff is on the line for sure. The big stuff is on the line. It does look like it's going to be surrounding level ups, as you can see the level up old school icon at the top here. We'll just read through the information, and you can see that it starts on the 22nd of August 2022 at 5 PM Pacific time, and it ends on the 1st of September. So, just over 10 days, pretty much, just about 10 days long, and it looks like it's going to be Monday start on the 22nd, just FYI. And we'll read through it. It says players can log in each day through the 5 Remain anniversary mini event to collect flares from the 5 Remain login calendar. Flares can also be found in Milestone rewards for 3 upcoming level up tournaments. Flares will be used as energy on the 5 Remain roadmap, which rewards 7th anniversary badges as you progress. Complete the 5 Remain remote roadmap to pick up 100 7th anniversary presents to exchange for a copy of Off-Duty Rick and a 7th anniversary box. Upon completing the 5 Remain roadmap, a bonus roadmap will unlock, rewarding gold Mythic tokens and a random Paragon mod. You do get enough to complete everything. If you don't fail a single stage, you'll complete everything. That includes the bonus roadmap, I believe. As you see, each act cost 40 of these flares, so effectively 40 of the collected energy. And you need Mythics grade 1 to LB3, so pretty accessible when it comes to how easy it is on this. It might progressively get less accessible as the acts go on. We'll just check it out, and you can see on the right hand side we get 75 of the badges per stage and 100 for a completion bonus, so we get a total of 350, or is that 400? That's 400 for the actual act. Same for Act 2. It looks like it's going to be exactly the same all the way through. Grade 1 to LB3, 10 flares a stage. All the same rewards on the other side, which is fine. It looks like actually there's a bit of a boost on the completion rewards, so it'll go up a little bit, but generally speaking it's going to be around the same. And then we get to the last act, which is Act 10, and it will give you the 7th anniversary present and the 7th anniversary box. Like I said, you have to complete everything in this roadmap to get those two things. It isn't like the 107th. It isn't like the 107th anniversary presents are like on the 5th act, and the actual 7th anniversary boxes on the last. They're both tied together pretty much, exactly like the current event that's going on. Which, like I say, there are a lot of people having problems with that roadmap at the moment. So I think a lot of people are looking at this and hoping that it's not going to be the same way. And we'll see. There is going to be the bonus roadmap, and this is going to cost 60 flares. As you can see, you're going to be able to get yourself 30,000 gold Mythic tokens, so 3 pulls on the gold Mythic wheel, and a random Paragon mod from this. And I will say that I think you can get the 460 flares just from gameplay logging in. So you can get all the flares required to do the main roadmap, which is 400 flares, and then the bonus roadmap, which is 60 flares, just from playing the game. But if the stages are really hard, obviously you're going to potentially fail stages. You can most likely pick up flares with coins, as they have done that for the other mini events. So you could potentially buy those early on, just in case it is a hard roadmap, just to kind of like offset the fact that you could potentially fail stages. It's completely up to you, or just to give yourself like a barrier. The login calendar gives 100 of these flares. It's a 10-day login calendar from the 22nd until the 31st. And it's 10 flares per day. That's 100 of the 460 or 100 of the 400 required for the main event. Then there are going to be level up milestone rewards with these in as well. You can see there's going to be a faction level up, and that's going to be occurring pretty much straight after this starts up, the day it starts up. Then a solo near the end of that week, and then a faction level up again at the beginning of the following week. So these 3 level ups are going to be included. And then the milestones for each level up give flares. They're going to be replacing the league tokens, which is not that big a deal. Honestly, they could probably do that on a more regular basis and bring in something that's actually really worthwhile. and it's going to be 10 flares per milestone. There are 12 milestones per level up, so that's 120 of the flares per level up, 3 level ups, 360, and then plus the 100 from the login makes it a grand total of 460 flares. You need 400, like I said, for the main roadmap, and you need 60 extras for that bonus roadmap. So like I say, it seems pretty good on paper when it comes to the amount of energy you can get your hands on. Hitting top milestone is already worthwhile just based on the fact that you get advanced mythic tokens, and this is just going to be an extra little bonus on the side for the event. But it's all about the difficulty of the roadmap. The current roadmap is causing a lot of people issues. It's hard to determine whether it's a walker stage or a human stage. The walkers are extremely powerful, but I think a lot of people just kind of either forget or don't know how to deal with difficult walkers in terms of just equipping your characters with crit damage boosts, a crit leader, you know, that sort of thing. Not necessarily a crit leader, but like 1535 weapons. Just give everyone like, I don't know, like 50, 60 crit, and you're going to be hitting crits more often than not. And I know they've got crit resists, but then you can take in characters that have like control. For instance, anyone that has like stun on attack weapons, or stun like skills basically on their kit, whether it be passive, whether it be signature move, whether it be rush. Stunned walkers don't move, and obviously are just, you know, easier to take out. You can take Carol as well. Carol's fantastic because of the camouflage 80% of the time, and that just stops walkers from moving and gives you an extra turn of attacking them. So there are definitely ways to do things. I hope that this isn't as crazy as the current one, because if it is, then basically we're going to have another Rick that's going to be quite hard to come by, and it's going to be effectively an event character that is not going to be LB3 for a lot of people, which is a bit of a letdown, especially when it comes to the 7th anniversary. It should be a bit more, you assume it'd be a bit more accessible. You know, I think if you do everything, you should just get it, but it's tough to do everything when it's really difficult. I'm going to be playing through that roadmap on Monday, and I'll maybe start this roadmap as well just to see how difficult it is. But that's just the basic preview of this event and what we can, you know, expect to actually happen when it comes to the energy we can get and where we can use it. So this is the 5th of 7 of the mini events that are going to be coming in the 7th anniversary. This is for Rick number 4 and for the anniversary box number 5. So I think, you know, we're progressing, we're getting on our way, but they are getting more and more difficult potentially. We'll have to see how this one, you know, actually goes. The current event that's going on, the calm before, does actually kind of stand out as like a bit too difficult maybe for some people. Maybe jumps out that potentially there was like an extra 0 added on to some of these characters' stats by accident. But I think, you know, with communication and a bit better structure when it comes to the actual roadmap, so you can actually see what kind of stages you're coming up against. I think it's quite hard to see whether you're coming up against walkers or humans. That alone would be nice. Alone would be nice. Just like maybe like a picture of like a person versus a picture of like I know it's the same sort of thing, but a picture of like an infection sign or something for walkers. I don't know. Just to know the difference between the stages, it would be actually pretty decent, because the teams you would take in against those stages is massively different. And when you can't, you know, you're doing this with world energy. If it was world energy, it wouldn't be as big a problem. But when it's an event energy, and you have very limited amounts of this event energy, or like you have exactly the amount of event energy that you is required to actually complete it, then it's like frustrating for sure. We'll see how this one in particular pans out. I'll be doing this probably on my Thursday stream, so if you want to hold on to your energy to see how it is first, you can feel free, just check it out on my stream then. I'll be running the calm before roadmap on my Monday stream, so again, if you've been holding on to your energy and you want to see how it is, you can check out that stream on Monday evening. So that's me going to be running through it. I could fail, who knows, we'll see. I've got pretty decent crit setups, but we'll see. It's not going to be easy. And it has my Nemesis walker on there, hasn't it? It's got the walker that explodes and sets his teammates on fire, and then, yeah, I have real issues with that walker a lot of the time, to be honest. So, especially when I hit auto. If I manual, sometimes it's not too bad, but otherwise, yeah. But like I say, this is the preview of this event. We'll see how it pans out. It could be another really difficult roadmap for another Rick, so it could be people struggling to get another Rick, and then there'll be only one more Rick to come. So there could be a pretty big variance in what, you know, power Rick is at for some people. Grade 5 to up to LB3. The first 2 Ricks were very straightforward. The third Rick, not so much. This Rick is kind of in the balance. We'll have to wait and see on the last Rick as well. But that is the end of this little preview of the event. Any thoughts on this event or how the event as a whole is running? Please leave it in the comments down below, guys. I want to thank you very much for tuning in. And as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving.